Okay, what's up YouTube? So you remember last time I played this Mario Maker level and seen Dashie play this chaotic castle level, but last time I failed. So today I'm going to be beating this level once and for all, and I'm going to be trying my best to basically get to the end without raging. First thing you might notice is right there, I was jumping right at the yellow pipes so that way that the chain chomps do not come quick enough, making the level much calmer. That's one advice I have. And the second advice I have is to basically hold X and keep sprinting. If you do not sprint, you don't get any lift, any jump, any height, and you just fall into whatever traps, spikes, or anything that makes you die. So I would just do that. Now, before I continue here, I kind of want to show you this little montage of me failing, because you may see that I made it here. But there's a whole montage of stuff that I basically died to. I think you guys are going to have a good laugh at that, so here we go. Also, besides the temp 1, for Javi-Hav's level, you need to keep rushing. If you do not run or sprint with the X button, or do anything that shows you keeping it moving, or you hesitate or even choose to think about the situation, you're just going to die. He wants you to speedrun Dashie's chaotic castle, so you have no time to think about it at all, which is why I'm rushing here. However, I made one easy little mistake on attack 1, and I did not sprint, and I lost the helmet too early, so now I die right here. I'm sorry, did I say rush in order not to die? Yeah, my dumb eye right here decided to take a break, and guess what happened next? I died again, so attempt 2 failed because I decided, look, I'm wall dragging and shit, I'm not even getting it right. Then I lost the helmet right there, then I just died right there. Goodness gracious. I finally made it here. You hit the P switch, you hold X, and you keep running. Do not hold on to that claw or else you're gonna die. Do not hang on to that second claw I just ran by and lost the helmet on, because it takes you too long and you're gonna lose the time you need for that P switch you just saw turn back to normal. Just keep running, okay? If you hold on to that second claw, which I'm about to show you right here, this second claw you see here is disaster waiting to happen, and it's just going to slow your sprint down and your speed down. So just run on the claws and just lose the helmet, because you're going to get it back after you see the next scene I'm at. So just run past this one and grab the third one while holding X. It is not worth grabbing onto the second one, nor is it worth actually, hesitating on the first one. Just keep going, keep sprinting, and do not slow down when not a lick. So you sprint, you grab the first claw, then you skip the second claw, but wall bounce and just lose the helmet as you'll get it in the next scene, and then grab the third one. Once you get over to where this scene is, you immediately smash down and fall, get back up, and then start wall bouncing back up like I did. Now unfortunately skill issue my ass because I accidentally killed myself here while trying to get these coins. I actually wall bounced off into the spikes like a ghoul. But now that I'm practically done yapping, here's this next part which involves grabbing the keys. So here we go, boom, 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 right to the end, and then go boom, boom, right at the very edge, bop, twirl, bop, 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 and then there's nothing here, so then I had to go here, boom, and bop, and then finally I get this last key over here, and what comes up next is this door over here with the keys, so I go in that door. And here's what's coming up next. What I want you guys to do though, if you see this video, is tweet this to Dashie and let him know it wasn't so bad, because look, now he has a checkpoint. All you had to do is not hesitate in the areas I mentioned earlier. Whoa! Are you kidding me? I stopped right there just to find out that there's another help for me. I'm dead. Well, hell no, but I'm fixing to tell y'all what I was just about to do. So, for the first part that I started this entire video with to begin with, I've been basically starting over to avoid giving the deaths any attention. But in the process, at this specific scene, I got too comfortable with hitting menu and start over from the very beginning of the level, the one without the checkpoint. And I actually did that at the spot with the checkpoint. So instead of letting Luigi die and not giving the death attention, I had hit start over in the middle of this, and then I realized, oh shit, I just started the whole level over because I didn't want to give the death attention, similar to how Dashie says, nah, I'm not going to give it that attention. So then I started it over, and guess what happened? I accidentally started the whole thing over again and went through a whole other montage I'm not going to bother to show. So, back to where we get to this scene again so I can show you what the rest of the level's like. Crap. Well, okay, before I die, I'd just like to say a few prayers. Thanks for subscribing to my channel, oh my gosh, and please like it. But that thing I said don't do about giving that death satisfaction and starting over the level so you don't have to see your character die. Yeah, I did that and that caused me to recollect the coins all over again, so I'll stop yapping and show you what the rest of the level is like in montage style, so we'll be right back when I beat this level. This was the moment I was pleased and also the moment where I screamed. Goodness! Oh my goodness.
Yeah!
It was doable. Dashie, my boy, you got this.